We came, we saw it, we conquered, until winter put the brakes on our work at Jennifer's. Now with spring here, we've got to spruce it all up before we can show it off.
Claire,
hey,
how
honey.
are you?
Okay.
Good to see you. It looks great.
Yeah.
What are you up to?
Even a low-maintenance garden requires a little bit of something, right?
That's it. All our clients ask for no maintenance. And I always say, can't do no maintenance, but we can keep it low maintenance. So
it's true.
Yeah.
One of the great things, a cultivator.
Yep.
If you did it like every week, lightly cultivate it, keeps the weeds like way down because you're killing them when they're a few centimeters high.
Yeah, the roots can't get established, I guess. So
yeah, that's right. You're getting them when they're seedlings.
Yeah.
Right? And then, throwing, really good top quality soil on top in the spring, it really darkens up the soil. It really, really gives it great nutrition. It's like this serviceberry, right? It's a great tree. You want to look at sort of 4 things: dead, diseased, damaged, and interfering. Well, there's really no dead on it. There's no diseased. There might be a broken, twig or something in here, and then interfering. You want to take stuff that's crossing back.
Right.
That's just not pleasing to the eye, and ultimately it's not very healthy for the plant.
Right.
So we take out things that are kind of going off in a wrong direction at an early age.
Gotcha.
So that we have a mature plant that has a really great shape.
Well, it's looking great. I'll let you go with it, and
Okay.
I'm on my way. Ciao, babe.
Excellent.
Oh, beautiful job,
That
Joel.
side. Beautiful herringbone.
This is great. Love it.
This was a tough site, man.
This is a site that you probably wouldn't get totally wow, thrilled, enamored about because it's parking cars, and then get as creative as possible to still include definition to a walkway and make it feel lush and green and beautiful with plant material. One hell of a nice parking pad.
We are just so happy that it's done because it was just such a nightmare before.
I love using the description of train wreck for how it was, and I think it's been wonderfully cleaned up.
It just seems like it was meant to be. It just relates so well to the house, the colors and the textures.
This driveway doesn't look harsh.
It's kind of warm, actually.
Yeah, I don't mind looking at this. It makes the house, it actually shows it off well. It's kind of cool.
Warm color.
We went with the Belden paper, which we've used in the past, but it's beautiful.
It feels restful somehow to me because it's linear without being overly formal.
So nice the transition between where the pedestrian walkway is and where the car will park.
I think that idea that it's not just a straightforward walkway when you step out, so there's some interest. It has a slight jog in it. Plant material breaks it up a little bit.
A great design tip for anybody working on their own home is consider every different angle. There's 360 degrees that have to be considered. And here, I realized on leaving their house, their focal out their door from the inside of the house is hugely important. So hence, 2 beautiful standard serviceberries went in to soften your eye and stop your eye on something beautiful.
In the springtime, they flowered and you can see them from inside the house when we're eating. So that's really nice.
We tried to work with the existing crabapple and put in 3 more, so that should really help soften it and make it for a beautiful flower in the springtime.
So with the planting plant, all plants have an important role. What we like to do is to work with the larger plants and work your way down. So from trees to shrubs to perennials. And then it becomes detailed right down to each perennial.
It is a young garden. What will this will look like in a couple of years will be dramatically different. So, just remember that.
When this fills in, it'll really be
absolutely
extraordinary.
It's not our job to overwhelm the house with plant material or make it too scarce with plant material. It's just trying to hit that right balance so that it complements the house.
It completely fit with the house, and that's completely a testament to Joel and his design team.
It's a very distinct type of neighborhood. There's a lot of sort of older brick homes. It's downtown. So I feel like the garden really reflects that. The Belden paver helps to tie that in. And then it's complemented with plant material.
Even though it's a parking pad, it will have a lushness when it grows in, and it's already well on its way.
Excellent.
All right, see you.
I'm in for a nail myself.